Hi, I'm Jamie with The Saving Secret, where I help you become more intentional with your money. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 reasons you may want to close your bank in 2023. So, we all know that inflation has kind of gone rampant in the last couple weeks and months. And so, what's been happening is the Fed has increased the interest rates, which make it harder, make it more expensive to borrow money. And so what banks are supposed to do, and what we've seen a little bit, is we've seen interest rates on savings accounts come up over the last couple of months and weeks. And so you might be asking yourself, is it worth it to get one of these high yield savings accounts? Is it worth moving your money from a bank that maybe you've had since you're 18 and you're considering different options? Well, today I'm going to talk through what are some of the things that you need if your bank currently has, or a bank that you're thinking about switching to has, that you do not want to go with them, even if they offer you a high yield savings account or these benefits to open it up. It may not be worth it in the long run, and I'm going to walk you through it. So stay tuned. We're going to go through it. All right, so before we get started, I just want you to know that I've reviewed lots of different banks over the years, and personally, I've seen different offers that people have. So I do understand how the banking system works, and I've had some experience getting sign-up bonuses and then closing accounts and then moving my accounts to other things. And so I just want to share with you 5 reasons that you may want to close the current bank that you're with, or do not sign up for a new bank if they have one of these features. So the first feature, the watch out you want to make sure, is you want to make sure that the account has no fees. So a lot of times these are with the mega banks. You think of Wells Fargo, you think of Bank of America, you think of Citi, Chase, US. A lot of these banks, they'll have what you call a fee. So you need to have this fee. There's a transfer fee, there's an account fee, maybe there's a replacement card fee, maybe there's a check ordering fee. So there's a lot of these fees that get infused into a bank account that people don't even realize unless they need to take advantage of it, whether it's a wire transfer. There are these kind of fees that nobody thinks about until you happen, and then they're just kind of annoying. So if your bank has fees, you really want to get rid of them. They are not good, and there's lots of banks that don't offer them. The second gotcha would be an ATM fee. So some banks, in order to get money from them, they're going to charge you a fee, or they don't charge you necessarily a fee, but you can go to an ATM, but you can only go to a very select number of ATMs to get your own money out. And if you don't go to one of those select ones, you're going to have to pay a payment processor. You're going to have to pay the card who owns that ATM. You're going to have to pay a processing fee. And so if your bank doesn't offer you reimbursement or anything like that, they're just not good, because being in the real world, when you need cash, you don't want to say, let me find this very specific ATM. You want to go to any ATM, get your money back, and know that you're not going to get hosed with whatever $3, $4, $5 service charge to get your own money out, because you want to take out $20 or $40. So you definitely want to not have a bank if they don't offer, ATM reimbursement. The third thing that I would say you want to look at is making sure that the account doesn't have any kind of requirements. Sometimes banking institutions will say you have to have direct deposit. You have to have a minimum in your account of this many dollars. And if you don't, we're going to charge you a fee. Again, gets back to these fees. So again, account requirements are just annoying. And sometimes you're like, even when you first sign up, oh, I'll never hit these account fees. And sometimes there are banks that waive these fees when you're in college. And then when you're a grown up and you're outside of the college world and you have a real job, those requirements automatically pop up where maybe they didn't exist when you were first getting started with your banking. So just be careful that your account doesn't have any account requirements, minimums, or direct deposit, or any of those nonsense. You just don't want to deal with that. The next thing you want to look for, if your bank has, is if all they do is banking, they're not the best solution. So there are banks that offer, and there's investment accounts that have IRAs and investment accounts and retirement accounts and child accounts and a lot of these different donor advised accounts that offer different services and different accounts to help you grow your money, to build wealth. Banks at their core are just lending institutions that allow you to hold your money at a lending institution. And then when you want to borrow it, they're going to charge you for it. So there's no real benefit of being able to grow or be able to grow your wealth if your money is at a bank. You need to have your money in investments and other things. So you want to find a financial institution that has other investment options so that way you can easily transfer your money from your where you're holding your cash into a place where you can invest it. Now you might say, well, I like to have my investing separate. Well, that's great, but if you do that, it takes 2 or 3 days, 4 days, sometimes business days to move your money between accounts, and that can just be annoying. We live in this world where everything is instantaneous. Why should it take several days for you to move money between financial institutions when it's within the own financial institution? Those transfers are instantaneous. And there may be a bank that offers an IRA or some of these other benefits, but maybe they're just a not very good product or they have very limited investment options. So just because they offer it doesn't mean it's very good. So not only do they need to offer it, but it needs to be a quality product. And so if your bank doesn't offer it or they offer a poor product, this is another reason to get rid of. And the last thing that you should consider if your bank has poor customer service. Now, this is obvious, but again, a lot of times people don't even realize their bank has poor customer service until they're in a scenario where maybe their debit card gets compromised, they need to call up, or they need to get a hold of somebody and they only have limited banking hours, or when it's outside of those banking hours, it has to a call center where the person has no idea what you're talking about. So you want to deal with somebody who has great industry leading customer service. They're available 24/7, 365. That's going to be able to take care of your needs when issues arise. And so again, you don't want to just bank on, well, I have a robot, in my app that's going to be able to take care of it. So you want to be able to talk to somebody and help if the situation really gets out of hand. So those are my 5 things that you really need to watch out for. So I'll review them. I'll put them in the link down below. If they have any account fees, if you get anything with ATMs or you're not getting reimbursed, if they have any kind of account requirements, if it only does banking, it doesn't have investment products, or they have investment products, but they're really poor or poor customer service. These are things that you just want to get rid of or definitely not open a new account with. So you might be asking yourself, well, Jamie, my account has a couple of these or some of these. Where should I bank? And so this is what I wanted to talk through. And I wanted to share with you who I personally bank with, and that is the Fidelity Cash Management account. And so I've done lots of different videos on the Fidelity Cash Management account, and they are huge and they are amazing. And so if you look right here, I'll show you on this picture here, the Fidelity Cash Management account. Not only do they offer FDIC coverage, they offer it at 1.25 million, which a lot of accounts are just at 250,000. There's plenty of ways to spend with them. You get a free ATM card, free check writing. And I love this. You get reimbursed at all ATMs in the US, making it easy to access your money. What about monthly fees? Nope, no monthly fees. So again, lots of great information with the Fidelity Cash Management account. And the 4th thing, like I mentioned, is access to investments. They have a wide range of different investment accounts, donor advised accounts, health savings accounts, lots of different ways to help you not just hold your money, but to help you grow your money, invest it for the long haul. So I'll leave some videos of some of the other accounts that Fidelity offers. But again, if you have a bank that you are thinking about closing, let me know what banks you're thinking about closing. Or if you have a bank that you absolutely love that doesn't have any of those 5s, please let me know in the comments section, because I'm very curious about what banking solutions you have. So again, thank you for being here. I know you're being intentional with your money. Feel free to check out some of these other videos to help you master your money, be intentional with your money, and help you in the long run. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.